want to introduce you to a God for whom there is no wall too high, too strong, too thick to break through or bring down. How often we come across a wall in our lives and we feel it is impossible for us to break down or climb over. Walls of loneliness, walls of pain, walls of suffering, walls of financial difficulties, walls of fear, walls of sickness, walls of a deteriorating marriage, walls of a broken relationship. We can go on and list the different kinds of walls, and we feel that it is impossible for us to break through. So we decide to live as captives with no hope of freedom. I want to introduce you to a God in the Bible, your Creator and mine, who has promised to shatter all these walls for us and give us new lives so that we can live happy, purposeful, productive, and satisfying lives. Let me take you back quickly to an amazing story in the Bible. In the book of Joshua, we see that the Israelites had to march to a land that God had told them that He would take them to. But before they could enter this land, they had to conquer a great city, the city of Jericho. And this was no ordinary city. Apart from its great armies that they had a great wall that was made of brick and stone, which stood at a height of 45 feet. Now this definitely seemed impossible for them to break through. But remember, earlier I had told you about the God who promised them that He would bring down these walls for them. All they had to do was march around this wall once, 6 days, and 7 times on the 7th day, and shout while they marched around it the 7th time. Imagine the thoughts that must have run through their minds. What ridiculous set of instructions! How would it work? How would marching and shouting bring down these great walls that invading armies could not, even with their sophisticated instruments and weapons of war? But Israel chose to trust God. And sure enough, this mighty God brought down these walls for them. He had given them victory. If you have faced a wall that has stood between you and happiness, between you and a meaningful life, hand it over to this God, and He will bring it down for you. I want to leave you with a beautiful Bible passage, which we see in Joshua 21:45. It reads, "Not a word failed of any good thing that the Lord had spoken to the house of Israel. All came to pass." Trust your life with all its walls to this wonderful God. I am Angel Sargunam. Thank you for joining me on A Teaspoon of Hope.